Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. Alright everybody, former Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aime has been pretty busy lately promoting his brand new book called Disrupting the Game, which is now available. And in a brand new interview with the Kinda Funny Gamescast, Reggie actually revealed that he thought Metroid Other M was a defining moment in the Metroid franchise. So let's take a listen to what Reggie had to say and I'll come back at the end with my commentary.
Reggie, you've had a career filled with successes just kind of all across the board. Were there any games that you truly believed in that just didn't quite hit the mass market like you really wanted or hoped for it to?
Been a few. Metroid Other M. I don't know if you remember that game. Metroid game.
Remember me? Yeah.
I really thought that was going to be a defining moment for the Metroid franchise. It was giving much more of a perspective about Samus. I really thought that was going to be a killer moment in the franchise history, and it wasn't. It didn't deliver, not the business results. It really didn't touch the player the way we hoped it would. And, interestingly, I was in a large group meeting, a strategy meeting with Iwata and Miyamoto and the game developers. And we talked about why not. Again, I was always the brash American. I was the one who would say kind of, what I believed was truth to try and help the business move forward. And the point I made to the developers was, it took too long to get into the meat and potatoes of this game. The first 5 hours of the game, you kind of plodded along. There wasn't a lot of payoff. There was a lot of dialogue. And I'm sure I pissed people off in the room, but I said, the learning here is the player wants to get into this much faster. Yes, there are elements we need to do from a tutorial standpoint, help them understand the game mechanics, but you need to move things further along much quicker. And hopefully that advice had a little bit of an impact on the developers in the room.
Okay, as you can see here, Reggie Fils-Aime actually thought that Metroid Other M would be a defining moment for the Metroid franchise, but it didn't pan out that way because of fan reception and the sales. Now, from what he said here, he felt that Other M wasn't as successful as it could have been because of the structure of the game and the pacing of the story. And you know what? I get it, but I'm probably in the minority because I really loved Metroid Other M. It's one of the main reasons why I even purchased a Wii in the first place. And this is because when I saw the first trailer for this game, I was completely blown away. And when I found out that this game was going to be co-developed by Team Ninja, the developers of Ninja Gaiden, I was like, okay, I have to buy this game because it has some very intense action sequences the same way that they did in Ninja Gaiden. Plus, we've never seen a Metroid game like this ever. This is a 3D third-person view Metroid game which also included some first-person Metroid Prime elements as well. And like I said earlier, this game did have some very cool action sequences which were very intense. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like some of the dialogue in the game and some parts of the game where you had to use the first person view, but other than that, I thought this game was really cool. And to be honest, and I said this multiple times on this channel, I feel that Nintendo should port over Metroid Other M to the Switch in some type of HD remaster because this game didn't get the reception that it really deserved, and I feel that now with all of the hype surrounding Metroid Dread now on the Switch, I think this will be a perfect time for Nintendo to port this over to the Switch console. But hey, one can dream. If Nintendo doesn't port over Metroid Other M to the Switch, hopefully they take some inspiration with the 3D third-person aspect of Other M and incorporate it into another Metroid game, but hey, time will tell. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this video. What are your thoughts on everything discussed here? Please let me know down in the comment section. And please, make sure to like and share this video, and please, hit the heart icon below this video if you want to support this channel. And as always, remember to keep it locked here to Around the Clock. We're here, we focus on Nintendo news content around the clock. I'll catch you guys in the next one.